Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike here today. Today we are going to be doing this gorgeous beach painting that we got of Temu. So yeah, I cannot wait to get into that. So let's get started, shall we? Now I kind of want to start on the big dog, but we're going to work in this cube. This is our Whacking Great Big pack that we're working from, and as always on specials I like to work with the one colour first. So our first colour today is 6, and believe it or not, the only part that we do on that colour is that little bit of the beach ball there. So I think this painting is going to really go quickly. I'm sure I put wax on that. So yeah, I think this is going to go super quick because it's such a small pace one. And yesterday I did a bit of my autumn trees as part of my March theme, and I'm actually filming this on, I think it's the 3rd of March. Alexa, what's today's date, please?
Today is Tuesday, the 3rd of March.
Yeah, so it's the 3rd of March, and I thought, do you know what? Oh, it's this bloody pen again. Right. I might have to replace this tip because this pen does nothing but not work properly. So I don't know what's, I think because it's all that dried up here, there seems to be wax stuck there that's been dried up, and I don't know how I can get that, because behind there's a light. Behind here is where it's stuck. So I wonder, no, that's going to be, aha, there we go. I think, yeah, that's hard. I think that's what was causing it, the air to get not stuck, because there needs to be air that flows through this in order to pick it up, because it's like it locks it into position. So I'll try again. If it still plays up, then I'll replace the gold tip, because it's kind of annoying now. Okay, lovely. So that's where we're gonna, yeah, do this. So I have been doing a bit of my autumn trees that you would have seen in March, the big 40x50 one, and I've just had my delivery of tuna come. So I've just been sitting there for half an hour having my late lunch, which I normally have at 1 o'clock, but the driver didn't get here till 2 because I ordered it on Joybuy, and a little bit annoyed with Joybuy at the moment because they're asking me to order 2 of everything. So they're starting to do what Temu do, where they put minimum spend limits on. And I was kind of annoyed because I didn't want to buy 2 lots, but I ended up having to buy baked beans, tuna and some other things just to really get the order to go through. And then I thought, right, I'm going to make a coffee. So I watched 1 episode of one show. I've now got 1 episode left, and then the backlog is cleared. And then what I'm going to do is I thought I'm going to do a bit of this, and then I will do probably a bit of kitting up, because I've got one of these that I still need to kit up. So I've been really busy with the other ones that Sharon got me, kitting all these up. It's been really nice. You know, sitting there just getting all these drills that are stuck in bags all in their proper containers. So as you can see, the pen seems to be working a lot better now. So yeah, I reckon that little strand of wax somehow got up here, but it's weird because it shouldn't go up that bit. So it's really strange how that got up there. I don't know how it got up there, but yeah. So then what we'll do is once these trees are de-kitted, they will go for the tree ones, because I'm slowly phasing the green ones out. I probably need like loads and loads of these at the moment. So the next colour we've got is B, and oh, Oh, yes. Bees are special. Wow. Oh, look at that. That's a teardrop. So B is somewhere up here. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that. Beautiful. So B is going to be little flower shapes in the sun hat. This reminds me of years ago when I was a kid. We'd always go to the beach, but my dad would make me wear this straw hat thing. And he would always buy me like a straw hat, and I don't know what happened with it. I think I sat on it and it broke, but yeah, back then people would used to wear straw hats so that the air could get through without you being too hot on your head. So they were made sort of out of straw, but we used to have Wilks as well, and me trying to be like, oh, I love them, and I don't. Oh my god, my mum bought some because my Uncle Jim was like eating them, and I really wanted to try them, and they were horrible. I put them in the back then my brother was only a baby, so we had the pram, and yeah, we got home and we was like, what is that smell? Well, of course we forgot the Wilks were under the pram in the container bit, and yeah, that's what they were. My mum was like, oh my god, quick, get them out in the bin. So yeah, but yeah, I thought today, seeing as I did a bit of pre-recording in January for the tree that Paula got me, I thought I'd do a little bit of a break from the March theme, just get a bit of summer going, because this will be our first summer sort of painting. And we've done a zoo last year, but I want to go back to the beach this year. So everything's going to be about the beach. So yeah, I think June and July we normally drag it over 2 months. Like, it's the theme where we drag it over 2 months, but I don't want to drag the beach theme on too long. So yeah, so that's that one. I feel a bit sorry for this dog over here. This dog hasn't got any flowers in his hat. It's a bit unfair, isn't it? Okay, so that's B. So again, I will keep them, these gorgeous ones here, because I've started making up a crystal tub. So these little ones, we've got plenty left over. And what's going on with these bibs? Oh my god, not working today. This blue one's playing up a bit. But yeah, this these specials I do keep. Okay, so now we're going to do number 1. Where's my cellophane gone? Because I need something to lean on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move that over slightly. And oh, look at that, number 1. So this is going to be, this looks like it's the hair. So yeah, this is all going to be on that colour. And oh, look at that, they've really blended that in nicely. Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty nice. Wow, I like that. That's brilliant. Fantastic. So yeah, let's do a weather forecast. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please? Alexa, what's the weather forecast today?
In Braintree, it's 13 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect lots of clouds, with a high of 13 degrees and a low of 3 degrees.
Yeah, all I've heard today is bloody aeroplanes, helicopters. There's another one going over now. Can you hear that? So something's going on. I feel like this colour blends in with the beach as well. It's quite a very nice colour, this. Wow. Yeah, I love filming in advance. It's quite a challenge when you're trying to talk about current things, and you've got to remember that this painting is not going on air until probably about 4 months down the line. Sometimes I talk in a whip and chat about something that's current, and then when I get to it in June, because I'll record it but I won't edit it until near the time, and then I'm like, oh, that happens, that's already happened and gone, I can take that bit out of the video. But it's a careful balance, because you don't want to take too much out of the video that it's gonna make the video too quick. So yeah, oh, I did this the other day. I keep sticking these trays to the mat. I need to stop doing that. I think we'll get that down a little bit more. Have to be careful when I lower the tripod, because it can headbutt the phone. So yeah. Yeah, this is looking lovely. I hope it's, I'm just a bit, because it's obviously yellow with like a yellow hat, I hope it doesn't overpower it slightly. So right, so now what we'll do is we'll continue this all the way up, and wherever else we got one, we've got, it's basically the hair, isn't it? Yeah, it's there and there, isn't it? Do you know, all I've done today has been looking at that bloody painting that I got from the range, you know, the hedgehog one. It just looks so beautiful. But this one's been looking at me on the kitchen for nearly 2 weeks, and I thought, no, that's it, I'm starting this today. So yeah, quite gutted really, because totally forgot to film it for February, and I could have got it on the completions video, but like everything else, I keep forgetting. So but yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this comes out. When you diamond paint in America, with your DAC trays, do you keep the lid, like half the lid on, or do you take it all the way off when you diamond paint? I like to keep half the lid on, just in case the tray does slip off the edge of the table. I've got a bit of coverage on the tray, so they shouldn't all fall out. But yeah. All I can smell in here is bloody caramel. I started one of the caramel candles, because I generally, when I very first started having candles, I would only ever have them in the front room, and I'd light one, and then once that finishes, light another one. But now I sort of have them in every room, because it's nice to have a smell going in every room, you know. But yesterday it was such a lovely day, and I very rarely open my windows because it's always like really crap weather. But yesterday was so gorgeous, so I opened up the windows and just let some lovely fresh air come in, and it smelled lovely. Really, really beautiful, just to get the rooms a bit of ventilation. Because I've seen these things on TikTok, they're like bags and it collects like condensation. Because one of my friends on there has got one, and I sort of thought about getting them, but I don't really know if they're going to work. But apparently it sucks out all like the damp air, like in your house and stuff, and then about a couple of days later you're left with like this bag full of water. So I don't know how it works. That's really cool. I don't know if it works like a Venus flytrap, like perhaps a bit of water gets onto the paper and then it just sucks it in, you know, with like a Venus flytrap. Something lands in the plant and it goes and it will catch it. But oh my god, you are never going to guess what I found out yesterday. So this lady on TikTok was cutting up a pepper. Now, I didn't even know this myself, but apparently, You know, with the bell peppers you get for your salads, so you get red, green or yellow. Well, apparently there's a male pepper and a female pepper. And one of them is supposed to give like more seeds than the other, but apparently a male pepper only has like 3 parts to it, like 3 stem things, and then a female has 4. So yeah, I did not know that. So next time I get peppers, I'm gonna have to look to see whether it's a male or female now. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. Like, there's male and female peppers. Like, it's something you eat. So I didn't even know that was a thing. Did anyone else know that? Oh, I can't wait to get these groovy glasses on. Oh, wow. But yeah, it's been another lovely, gorgeous day today. So you wake up in the morning and you just, oh, it just puts a smile on your face just to look out the window and just see beautiful weather. Makes you, when it's nice like this, it does make you want to go out there. So yeah, every year in Clacton-on-Sea they do the Royal Air Force, no, it's called the air show, but obviously you get things like the Red Arrows, you get all sorts of different planes, and the best bit is when, I think it's the Red Arrows, one year we went down and all the Red Arrows were doing parachuting, and they landed on the beach and you could have your autograph with them. So you would get the program, and then in the program would be all the names of the pilots, and they would land on the beach, and then you had to go around on the beach trying to find every one of the pilots to get their autograph, and they would actually sign where their name was in the book. But it was good because I had a photo of them as well, so you could easily identify and find the next pilot on the list, you know. But yeah, the Red Arrows are brilliant. They have red, white and blue smoke, and it always amazes me how they fly so close together, you know, without crashing. It's just very, very fascinating to watch. Yeah, I don't know why they've put one there. I mean, that, oh no, sorry you can't see this, but yeah, look what they've done. They've put a drill like right there. I don't understand that. Like, that's not even on the hair. But yeah, so, and you have to be careful because that drill here, some of them, the coating, I can't do that trick where I hook it up on this, but some of them the coating comes off. I'm still waiting to use this pen, but I've got to wait for a painting that uses normal drills, because Kathy said something about that the wax, it doesn't work with these type of drills, so we're going to have to wait until we can find one. Oh, I could have done a buddy. So I've still got Dumbledore and Winnie the Pooh to do. But yeah, so again, that's another one that's, oh, this is the most aggravating thing, is when you get this. You get constant crystal drills that have, you know, the foil coming off it. So yeah, right, we need more wax, people. More wax. More wax, wax, wax. Oh, this is so annoying now. There's another one reject. At least with normal drills, you know, you don't have to worry about if the foil's going to come off, because it's, you know, it's they're all the same drill. But I remember that raccoon we did, we had to just use the defective drills because there was none left. But yeah, last night I kitted up the hedgehog painting, so I thought, well, if I do this today, I'll make a start on that tomorrow, because tomorrow is a pre-record, so at the Paula tree that I'm doing. It's nice when you got like a bit in front, because then you can get some canvases out to other themes and get them recorded early and pre-recorded many weeks in advance, so, or many months in advance, you know. My auntie, yeah, I don't know why she did this, but she used to give, whenever she went to the beach, she would get she used to have a dog called Bruno, and because she used to fancy the judge, Bruno Tonioli, from Strictly Come Dancing, and she named him after him, and she always used to buy him like a 99p ice cream from the ice cream van and give it to Bruno. It's quite funny seeing a dog eating an ice cream. Alright, okay, let's move this over a bit. Seeing this hair reminds me, I've got a friend that I went to college with called Jenny, and it just reminds me of her hair. It was like so long and big, and it was actually very shaped like that, so it yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Oh, I've left my coffee. Oh no. I hate it when you don't mix it properly and you get that like powder, like the powder all like lumpified, you know. Yeah, I was going to do a bit of this last night, but once it hits sort of like 5 o'clock, I'm sort of like done. And I can't be bothered to do it anymore. But at least we're going to free up some of these trays, and I can get some of them green ones took out. I love working on these trays. Oh my god, they're just really like the amount of drills I knock on the floor, and these are just the best out there. DAC have bring the world's best diamond painting trays out. Because in DAC, I'm sure they used to, many years ago, I'm sure they used to have just the white ones, the little white, you know, like these ones, but in the white form with like the little funnel bit. But I don't recall them having these like a few years back, but they used to have cover minders, but apparently a lot of people were having problems with the magnet falling off, so that's when they developed that new twist wax pen, which is this one here. So, oh my god, I've just remembered, you know that little wax funnel, that little tube of this stuff. Oh my days, oh yes, I don't know if that's the same wax to go with that pen, but this pen needs that wax, so oh my god, oh yes. Right, that will be the next pen we work on then, because this pink one I won't be using again until Valentine's. It's sort of like my Valentine's pen, so this pen needs to go away. It's like this one here, my orange one. I only ever use it with with Halloween. I did have a red one that I bought fairly recently from Temu, but I don't know what I've done with it. So yeah. I'm dying to do a custom, but me and customs don't get on very well. Every one I've done has always come out either too pixelated or not the right colours. Yeah, I've always wanted to do a custom of Molly. So Molly is the Cocker Spaniel, as you can see, but every time they've done her colours, it's just come out either too light, too dark, and because obviously she's a Cocker Spaniel, their fur is more like, it's always like very sort of goldeny, sort of blonde, and yeah, they can never ever get the colours right. The one that I got from Victoria's Moon way back when I used to be collaborated with them, it was awful. They really mucked it up. I mean, I can do like about a block and I can tell straight away if it's going to turn out crap or whether it's going to turn out good. But it's my dream to just get, you know, just a custom of my, just like the family or my pets, you know. It's just, I've tried so many years to get, even the one that, you remember that one I unboxed of Paul at Butlins, my dad? Even that came out wrong. But to be fair, it was a small size, so, but still, it's still like come out like a weird shape. So yep. Oh, this is interesting. This dog here, we shuffle it over, is actually on the back part of the dog as well, and then on this one, but we'll do this little dog up here first. I like this little umbrella. It's like really shaped out. You see how space it is? I think there could have been like a little ship going in the background there. Again, this is, I don't like seeing big gaps. Like up there on the umbrella it's fine, but this has got really big gaps in it. Right, a bit more coffee. So frustrating with coffee because you only get like 6 in a box, so if you're drinking it all throughout that, I tend to have like 2 coffees a day, morning, then 1 in the afternoon, and then I'll have tea from 7 o'clock onwards, because obviously coffee keeps you awake and I don't want to be kept awake all night. So but by the time you've had like 2, like you've only got about 4 left. I don't seem to do enough in the box, but there is a larger pack now. But not all the flavours are available in that large pack. I really love the Aero one, but I can never really get hold of that. And the one I really love is Cookie Dough, but to get that I always have to go on Amazon to get it. So yeah, right, let's move this up. I keep forgetting to move this up. When you're doing a diamond painting, you forget that you're recording it at the same time, so so half the time I forget the camera's there. That's another defect one as well. One thing's for sure is this pen is using up a lot of waxes, which is good, because trying to get this wax used up is hard work. I've got stacks of it, but yeah. Still need to try a vacuum pen. That's been another sort of long-term goal for me to try. Never done a vacuum pen before. But if I get one, I don't want the one that's got a cord on it. It would have to be wireless. I think having the cord on it would make the pen feel very sort of weighty, and I would just get really irritated with the cord constantly like in the way. Like if you're diamond painting, then it like keeps flipping and flopping. Yeah, I've got to go to the bottle bank later, so it gives me an excuse to go up the hill and go to the shops. Don't really need anything there, but it's just like gives you a bit of a walk out, doesn't it? So Right, okay, so the last, oh, I'm rushing ahead, look, I've got a bit there still. He looks very happy to be on the beach. He's put his hand out as if to say, please can you give me an ice cream. Oh, if you've never had Chinese, oh my god, we get this stuff called prawn toast, and it's like the prawns are sort of like embedded in the toast, and oh my god, I could eat bloody loads of that. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, my dad likes that a lot. But I think I need another holiday. I really could do with a holiday. Last time I went on holiday was like 2024, like September time. So yeah, I haven't had a holiday in like a whole year. So just to have like a break from everything would be quite nice. And I'm not just saying like a couple of days, like just a week away, like just a nice week holiday. Just to put it over here and then get this little bit done. Okay, so this should be the last of the one section, and you know what that means, dekit. So I wonder how much we'll get done on this, because as you can see we've done all over here and there, and it's very, very fast paced one, this one. It's one of the reasons why I like to go for a 30x30, because if you get a 30x30 and it's a special, it will fly by. I love how this dog and this dog are both wearing like a t-shirt. It's pretty cool. We used to have this lovely ice cream man called Ashley. He used to come down from Clacton, and we would always ask him like, why do you travel down so like far away from Clacton? And he said, because like there's too much competition. Like imagine driving all the way down to Whittam and then having to go all the way back again after you've been driving around all day doing ice creams. It's a long drive. But he used to do like this boat shaped carton ice cream, and you'd have like 3 dollops of ice cream with spaghetti sauce, sprinkles, but underneath the ice cream was a brownie, and it was in the shape of like a boat, and he had like a boat shaped carton to put the ice cream in. Oh my god, it was so good. Yeah, but one day when I went back to get another one, I was like, well, where's he gone? And he said, oh, it wasn't very popular, so he stopped it, which is understandable. You know, he's losing money if it's not selling. But I used to love an oyster. My dad likes that. An oyster is basically where you've got, it's like a wafer with like coconut in the bottom, and then you have the ice cream on top. Oh, mama. Very, very nice. So yeah. Right, so we'll do this last little one. Oh my god, yeah, look at that. You can you see that? The symbol right the way through it. This is why people, you have to constantly check this special thing. This tray would be perfect for that shark colour. Whatever jewel the shark is. I think it would be like a mild blue. But when I unboxed that, I could not believe how detailed it was. It was just, Art Studio bring out some bloody gorgeous stuff. Even down to like mailing bags, canvases. They sell blank canvases which you can paint. Like paint brushes. Oh my god. Like all their stuff is just quality. It's like the next best thing to Craft Buddy. But yeah, that company is like one of the main sort of diamond paint companies that the range work with. So bloody drills. I think I've picked up 5 now that are all like defect ones. Absolute ridiculous. I sometimes wonder if it's the wax that pulls it off, because people have said in America that it has, like, it can pull it off. I mean, you don't have to use wax, but I always do. Because the thing as well is these little gold bits in your pen, they can get damaged over time. They can get, you know, they can get dented and stuff. So it's always best to, you know, make sure. Oh, come on. Oh no, 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 no. Oh dear. Right, yeah, we've just been doing all that number 4. See, this is what catches you, because your brain is like, well, this bit here is all supposed to be that colour, and it's not. They always do that. Oh my god, I don't believe that. But luckily, let me just check. Yeah, okay. So it was just this back bit here. And then he even has some on his, what they call a toe bean. A toe bean is basically like, if you look on a cat, not so much a dog, but a cat will have like these little pads like that, and they call them toe beans because they basically resemble a bean, like a baked bean. So that's interesting. He's got some on there. It's like he's trod on the sand and then he's stood on some sand, you know. Okay, so then we've just got a little bit here to do. Again, another thing they could do is put like a little worm coming up through the through the sand. And I didn't realise, you know, one day I saw this bird like stamping his foot on the floor, like up and down, up and down. I'm thinking, what on earth is he doing? So I googled it, why they stamp on the floor. And apparently what they do is they stamp on the mud to get the worm to come up out of the ground, because apparently worms will go to the surface if it's raining. So while it's tapping on the ground, the bird is replicating rain, and that's why they do it. Couldn't believe that. Wow. Okay, so that's that one done. Lovely. So I think we better get a bit of these sunglasses, don't you? Because I've been dying to see what these look like. So let's do a bit of sunglasses next. And these are, oh look, it's a yellow drill. Wow, okay. So I'm going to get my cellophane for this. And then we will do the 3. So sorry, someone just left me a voicemail, so I was with my phone. I can see, I don't have to dial like the voicemail number, you can see what it is, like it views it as a message. Oh my god, this is, yeah, I'm not liking that. Look at that. That colour is this one, but look, it's so merged in with that. Oh my god, that's not good. Okay, this is not going to look good then. Oh my god, why have they done that? yeah, it's going to be okay there, but look, they've merged it in, so like, this is why you need to do a different color, because you can't see the handle of the glasses. But then again, when you think about it, if you've got long hair, your your handle is covered by your hair anyway, so I don't actually know why I'm complaining. Oh dear. But yeah, at least we got the glasses going, people. The glasses are going. Not really sure I like these glasses in yellow. Blue would have looked nicer, because it would have gone with like the colour of the lens here. But yeah, typical beach glasses tend to be red or yellow, sometimes green. That's what they sell in them, you know, the rock shops where they sell like nugget rocks. So yeah. And then as you can see, it's sort of, I mean, this is going to look really weird because they've done a handle there. There's no handle there, and then it merges into the hat. Okay, that's going to look a bit off-putting then. See what I mean? That, oh man, I don't like that. It goes down and then circulate, like there's not even a gap in between the hat and the hair. I don't like that. I think that looks ridiculous. Never mind. See again, why have they done that? Oh my days. Why couldn't they just have continued that as one line? They've just like give you a massive gap. Oh my god. This painting's stressing me out now. So excited for this painting, and I'm not liking how they've done this hat section. That one needs to come off. I'll do that later. Coffee time. Yeah, last night we got daylight up till 6 o'clock, and I did find out Kathy mentioned that apparently their clocks go back on the 8th of March. So that's really interesting, because I would have thought with us being ahead of the of America, because I think it's 8 hours ahead of America, I would have thought that you'd change yours like a week after us, but wow, you go forward early. yeah, ours go back on the 29th, so I wish we didn't have to keep changing it forward, back, forward, back. I mean, there's been debate about that for years in the government, but they won't change it. It was basically, this whole clock business thing was basically, the reason why we go forward and back all the time is because it's to help the farmers. It's something to do with the way farmers grow their crops or something. That's how, you know, that's why they change the clocks forward and back. So yeah. So that one was a defective drill. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish up on this bit. So yeah. It gets that little bit done, doesn't it? And then another one done. They are half crafty, aren't they? How they sneak it in. Oh yeah, that's a bit naughty of them doing that. So yeah. Right, so yeah, we'll just see what, I think I can get this hat done in the next 5 minutes. We're at 52 minutes, so I've got to try and end it at about 55, just so that we don't go over the hour, because I think I've only got an hour of like space limit. So yeah, wonder if them astronauts are at the moon yet, because there was, not so long ago on the news, they were saying that for the first time ever there's going to be astronauts visiting the dark side of the moon, where no one's ever actually done before, because they always used to send astronauts to the moon, but they've not done that for years, because apparently it was like costing too much. But yeah, now they're gonna like orbit around the dark bit of the moon, which no one ever sees. One thing about doing blocks of colour is you're quite, you know, boom bada boom bada boom, fast paced at it. So this colour's also on that little umbrella thing up the top here. I think we're gonna have to leave that there, guys, unfortunately, because that's as much as we can do on that. But yeah, there we go. So we'll just see what it looks like without the light. Abracadabra. And oh, okay, so wow, it's not that bad actually over here. There is a lot of yellow going on here, but you see it's, this color here is very mingled in with it. If I zoom that down a bit, it's very, very sort of mingled, and then it's getting there. I think there's a little bit too much yellow. Perhaps they could have done different coloured hats for over here, but they are straw hats. But yeah, I wonder what the yellow is going to look like on this bit, because it is there as well. Yellow and white, that's going to be a good combination. But that's what we're looking like so far. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. We need some names for these 3 little dogs. Put some name suggestions forward. We could have Charlie, Harry and Gary, just as an example. But anyway, if you want this for yourself, links in the description of the video, and I will see you very soon for stage number 2 of the 3 dogs on the beach. Until next time, thank you for watching.